Castries vendors had been enjoying free use of the vendors' arcade for the last 2 years. That amnesty ended on Monday, but the vendors are not willing to pay. They want a 1-month extension on the amnesty and a meeting to discuss rent policy. Deputy Town Clerk Von Louis Fernand says yes to a meeting but no to an extension. He says the amnesty cost the Castries City Council $2.2 million in lost revenue. Money, he says, could have been used to upgrade the existing facility. He says it is time for the vendors to pay.
Over the last 2 years, we have carried that burden, somewhere in the region of $2.5 million that we lost in revenue. We were never compensated by the government for the amount. And so we've had to struggle with our various projects around the city and so on. Lots of things that I'd really like to do. Market is never compromised. We still provide water, we still provide electricity, we still provide security for them. We clean the markets, we ensure that things are being done on a timely basis, in spite of the serious financial constraint. And to be asking us to extend it further is putting a greater burden on the Castries City Council.
The president of the Vendors Association, Peter Iper Isaac, says his members are upset because the City Council is trying to force a payment system down their throats. Under the present system, vendors are required to pay $5 a day or $120 a month for using the space. Isaac says the vendors are urging the CCC to consider the economic downturn that has impacted on their sales, adding that vendors will not pay rent until a meeting is called.
$1 little here and there, but to tell you the truth, we because of the economic downturn, and they themselves are saying that to us, that things are not good abroad, and they have already booked their cruise, and that's why they find themselves in St. Lucia. But they're only looking and walking and looking, that's all.
Fernand says the council is not the monster the Vendors Association is making it out to be, but he says the vendors must be fair. He says some vendors own multiple stalls, some as many as 5, but refuse to pay rent.
All we are saying, your unit is going to come to an end. We have indicated that to you. Start putting your business in order. There are people in one of the markets who have 5 stalls, yet they are running a heavy arrears. They wouldn't pay. Now, we need to get away from this kind of thing. And if we're going to start in December, like we said to them in December 2008, then we want to ensure that it is going to be done in such a way that we can collect our monies on a regular basis. Not because we are greedy and running after money, but we do need those kind of resources to perform in the city.
The rent amnesty was instituted by the SLP administration in December 2006 and ended on Monday. Fernand says the vendors were reminded of the amnesty's end 2 weeks prior to its expiration. Isaac says, however, that the members of the Craft and Dry Goods Vendors Association have taken a decision not to pay the rent until the management of the Castries City Council holds a meeting with them to discuss the matter. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.